Okay, let's see if everything is working fine or not. Okay, I still can't see anything. View your channel. Let's see if everything is working fine or not. Okay. Okay, and the settings properties, I guess. No, not properties. Okay, which one is it? Okay, I have to go to filters, noise suppression. Okay, again, noise suppression. Okay, 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 that's quite enough. So now we can start with our application. So last time I showed you how it like how it really looks like to create an NLP here with first of all a endpoint where you can set your language, then a second endpoint for your for you to create an intent, and the third one to test it. So right now our what I wanted to so our today's stream goal is to uh, extracting entities, setting entities for this NLP. So yeah, that would be our end goal. So so far I was able to create a method, create intent that also takes entities. So yeah, so entities that also create entities for an NLP, like helps our intents to recognize what type of entity a user can enter from in his text. So if I open a let's open NLP.js documents, so and node NLP. So yeah, let's search entities. A tool able to manage several languages, a named entity for each language. The utterances intents for the training of the classifier for a given utterance. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we have enum entity regulation in a trim named utterances with duplicate entities. Okay, let's explore this one. Entities. Mm-hmm. Hmm. add okay, so here first of all it created this NLP here, and it says manager dot add named entity text hero Spider-Man. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think I have used it already. Let's see. Yeah. So table query dot search and then add an entity table. Okay, what it takes as input, I don't know. Add named entity text in users table users. Okay, so first of all, it will be, I guess, that's an entity name, then the type of entity, and then language English, and then uh, what type of response it can get. I'm really confused here. Let's search it here at name. No. Okay, so we have one here. It support enum named entities where you can define options and the possible text for each option. We have hero, Iron Man, and Iron Man and Iron. Okay, hero, and then Iron Man, then language English, then what user can enter here is Iron Man or Iron hyphen Man. Okay, hero Thor. The user can enter Thor also. Okay, and how did I implemented it? And how did I implement it? So if I go to nlp.ts and if I go here for its create entity category name, so yeah, it will have a category name also. Okay, and then entity name and then utterance. Mm-hmm. I still didn't get it, but let's try something here. Uh, hmm, okay, so I think I got it now. So instead of using utterance, I can simply just say element dot to lowercase and then element dot and then element also putting element here also. Mm, okay. Okay, that would I guess that would work here. So let's fire up this our application code and code LKMX and cd bottom आगे and then cd backend. Okay, so I can just npm run dev. Okay, it's running here. Let me check in NLP routes if I have defined something for entities also. Okay, so I have set intent here. No user ID request.body and I have nothing for entities, so let's add an entity and then we have to add an entity here also, entity then string. Okay, then string here request.body entity and then also I guess we will also need a category name, so let's add category name also here, that and that will be a single string. category name, and let's okay, and this one is utterances. Okay, utterance. I have given the intent name, utterance, entities, and then category name. So I can simply just say here key, yeah, take the entities, yeah, entity, let's make it plural, entities, and then copy this entities. उसके बाद में let's see, here we can also add entities. Okay, we can also add entities, and for the undefined I'll just add category name. Okay, so that should work here. Okay, so console, also let's console.log and something like entities added here, and also just for the just for for the confirmation that our entities are added successfully or not. So if I go here and I say yeah, create an NLP bot with language English, and set intents here, greetings, and I'll just create entities here, entities, and then I'll say key, yeah, that's an array, and I'll say entities like name. So let's start with some random names. So it takes dual quotes. Got it. Okay, and then Ramesh, uh, Kunal, Kunal, Sam, Osama, Obama, Peter, Lewis. Yeah, so that would be our entities, and so I don't need this one here. So, and then once the other one would be category name. Okay, so let's copy this and then paste this here, right here, and then for the category name I'll just say it's a name category, and yeah, and I can simply just say key, yeah, that would be name here. Okay, this one contains, this one can contain name here, name again, again a name. Okay, so again a name here also, then a name here also, and then name here also, then a name here also. Uh, okay, that would be enough. So let's try this one. And we got the intent saved successfully and edit. Okay, so I can just simply say hi, hi Ramesh, maybe send hi, how are you? I'm fine, and let's check if we got any. Okay, so we did got entities extraction here. So what if I say something like hi, how are you? Then Ramesh. So let's just hope it gives us helps us in extracting Ramesh also. Okay, so it did utterance text entities. Yeah. Okay, so let's extract this entity. Okay. Let's see how can we extract. Okay, so we are inside. Let's go to NLP routes here. Set intent. Okay, test intent. Inside the test intent, we have NLP response here. NLP response dot answers. Okay, NLP response dot answers. Then Okay, so we are getting NLP response as answers. Okay, so yeah, that's our process NLP, and then NLP response and entities. Source text entity. Okay, so let's add a message and then entity NLP response dot entities dot sorry, not dot, that's an array actually. So entities, then an array, then yeah, entity. uh, mhm. mm, okay, let's see. This one will give us the entity, and if you want we can NLP response dot entities, then 0 dot I can add utterance text here. So I guess this one will give me the utterance text here. So let's try this one out. Create an NLP here, create the greetings here with entities, and then let's test it. Okay, so it said object. Okay, so why the object entities? Ramesh. What if I say Brian? So internal server error. Okay, so how did we got in processing the reading properties utterance? Okay, so we got an NP here. So let's try to erase this dot entities. Okay, let's go here and create another one and test. So yeah, okay, so we didn't get any uh, utterance here as I don't know what Brian is. Let's see entities. No, empty array. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what if I give it name in this particular format? So is it smart enough to identify that after the comma it will be Brian? If I send this, okay, so again it says Brian, and nope, there are no entities. Okay, how about Ramesh? So it recognizes Ramesh. How about a Peter? Okay, so it also recognizes Peter. Peter. Okay. So what if I want to make it smart enough to I guess this one is smart enough. Mm-hmm.
Playing from OnePlus 8T.
Okay, let me mute it. So from where I can mute this. Okay, so guys, we were able to extract the entities also. Okay, so let's create a whiteboard here. Okay, so guys, we were able to extract the entities also. So let's create a whiteboard here. The board is logged. Yeah. So our first step was to be able to create. Okay, pardon the writing. So create intent, get responses from intents, from responses from intents, and then extract entities from intents. Now we want our intents. So now we want our intents. So to instead of giving me a response, a simple text response, I want it to perform operations defined by me. Okay, so let's try to uh, make it more beautiful or understanding, I guess. So let's go here and then where are shapes? Yeah, these are shapes. So I'll need kitne shapes? I'll need 4 shapes. One, two, one, two, three, and four. Okay, so let's move them one by one here, then here, and let's insert some text in them. Let's go here, then create intent. Can it be large enough? Yeah, it is. We have create intent here. For first, we wanted to be able to create intent, guess responses from our intents. So we did that one also. Then second one is our extracting entities from our intents. So we did that one also. Then we want our intents to perform operations defined by us. Okay, so let's see if we can do that one also. I have this one, then this one, then you can connect this one also. Hmm. So let's see how can we make our intents to perform operations. Mhm. So let's keep it simple for now. Then uh, we can go advance in it. So first of all, let's see. So first of all, we want our intent to perform some database operations. So first of all, we have to save those, like what type, we have to save what type of operation the user wants to perform. Okay, so, okay, so how can we do that? How can you do that? How can you do that? So, first, our user creates an intent, and okay, I'm just trying to be random here. So, after and after creating the intent, or during creating the intent, we want our user to provide provides some sort of operation. So operation can be like, send normal text, or perform some DB operation maybe, or execute a piece of code that I'm providing, that the user is providing in the code. Sorry, not the code, payload. So we can do these operations here. So those are the just some random operation that I can really think of right now. So how can we implement it in our code? So let's see, in our SQL, if we have something. Okay, show databases. So we have auto test DB information schema, performance schema. Okay, so you should use auto test DB, then show tables. it has two tables right now, products and users. Okay, so let's create some enums here inside our src. So I'm just trying to, as I said, I'm just trying to be doing something random here. So intent operations.ts and enum. Let's create enums here. Okay, so enum maybe intent operations, and it can have db operations, maybe db operations, uh, text response, and what was the other one? The other one was send a normal text performance on db was execute. Okay, execute piece of code, or maybe like eval. I don't know what eval is. Let's check. Evaluate code maybe. So yeah, that's something that we can do here. So I can just simply export it also. I hope we can do that in TypeScript. Okay. Okay, and now let's go inside the NLP route. So inside this identity. Okay, so now it's time. So whatever we were doing was just static. I had this object here, user NLP, sorry, objects or map that has a map of a string to NLPs. Right now, if we want to, perform some operations, we should now it's time we should start using our database. Okay. So what we can store in our database? Mm, right now we don't need anything else. Okay, so I don't think. Okay, so now I don't think we need database right now. So I can modify it. I can simply just say, okay, there's an NLP here with string user ID, that user ID to NLP, and I can create a class here or type maybe. That can contain NLP, a class with let me check. So there will be a class here, class with I'll call it NLP info maybe, and it will contain NLP. It will contain NLP or and operation for that NLP. Okay, so type of operation, and then operation. That will be our class. Okay, so we have two watching right now. So guys, if you want any context, you can just ask me through the live chat, or you can also watch our previous live streams if you need. So yeah, key what we are doing, what we are currently doing here. What's this NLP whole thing? What this code does. Okay, and if you have any personal query uh, regarding coding and softwares, you can literally ask me in uh, live chat or comments. I'll try to answer or provide you a better answer, uh, uh, either in this live stream or in the comment section also. Okay, so let's see. So class NLP info, then NLP, then the type of operations, then operations. So I can create this object here. Let's then create a class here. NLP. Okay. Let's NLP, then NLP info. For now, let's create an name NLP info.ps class NLP info. Public, then NLP, then public, then operation type, then operation. Yeah, intent operation type, and operation type, and then I can just have public operation and then string. For now, let's just call it a string, and a constructor here with uh, mm, 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 constructor here with NLP, and then NLP operation type, intent operation, and then operation again with string here. Then this dot NLP is NLP. This dot operation type is operation type here, and this dot operation would be operation. So that's our NLP info class. So let's export it also. Here, export. Let's NLP info. So user NLP, and it created a user NLP here, and I can just simply just say create one let. Okay, so I guess we have to create getter and setters also. So public set operation type, and then there will be input of operation type in intent operations. This dot operation type is equals to operation type, set operation type, and one for the set public operation, and then operation would be string for now, but we'll change it soon according to our needs. So we have, for now we have provided these setters here. Okay, so why? Okay, so let user NLP and then NLP info, and then new NLP info with user NLP first user NLP, and the operations with undefined. So for now we don't know what type of operation the user will be providing. User NLP used before it's defined. How? Okay. Used before being assigned. Then user NLP this. Otherwise create a new NLP and say new NLP languages and we don't need this one here right now, and undefined. Okay, so we have to give it a value so it can be undefined. Tell TypeScript that it can be undefined, and this one also can be undefined. So if operation type contain, then put it right here. If same for the operation here also. Okay, and undefined. Hey Min, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Let's just hope you liked it. You liked our stream. Yeah. Okay. User NLP, then user ID dot NLP. So this one will give me an NLP, or otherwise it is okay. So yeah. So if there is no NLP, then I can just simply cut this right here and then add this right here, and then I can just simply say NLP info is this on to this one. I don't need this one also, so NLP info this, and then user NLPs with the key of user ID will be NLP info. Let's beautify the code here. So we already got some errors here to solve NLP, and for the above one also again NLP. Okay, user NLP, yeah. So that's our code right now. Let's see if it's working fine or not. Okay. Okay, so working fine again. Okay, so let's add operations also. Wait. So we want it to perform operations over a specific intent. Let me check in Node NLP if we can. Let me check if Node NLP provides anything for it. Nope. Mm, okay, so I guess it's time we have to use database now. So let's create a table. So let's create a table here, and this table will contain 3 columns. First one would be user ID, that would be unique. Then operation type, then user ID, operation type, then one only operation, and this user ID will be unique. This operation type will be enum, and again this one will be a simple varchar. So that will be our table, and we will name it, simply name it operations. That will be our operations table, and that will be its schema. So let's jump into a database and create a table here by name of operations. And this. Okay, so where is it? Yeah, it's here. Create table user operations with user ID Primary key, and I guess that's not the right syntax for it. Mm, no, I guess that will be ID, and let's make it primary key, then user ID, varchar 255, unique, then operation type, operation underscore type, and then operations, usual varchar, non-primary. Am I wrong here? Mm, okay, so I can't use. Okay, good old control L. Okay. Okay, so what went wrong here? So we have ID here. Okay, serial. I forgot. Okay, primary spelling is correct. Worker 255 unique. Okay, so there's not an imprint. Okay, let's first of all create a type operation type as enum. Again. Use auto target as db, and then create type, and then operation type as enum, and then create not the create operation type, db operations. First one would be db operations, text response, evaluate code. Okay, so MyDB don't support it, I guess. Operation type. Where's enum? Yeah, enum. Okay, so MariaDB do not support this. Mm, mm, MariaDB. Let's see. MariaDB primary. Okay, auto increment. Okay, got it. Create table operations, and then id int, and then auto increment, primary key, user id, varchar 255, unique, and then operation type, Guys, you can ask any query in comments or live chat right now. Stream chat. I'll try my best to answer them. Operation type and then enum db operations text response well eval. Okay, let's see. Again evaluate code, then operations worker operations worker 255. Okay, so let's see the tables. Show create table of user. Perfect. And let's see. Nothing. Mhm. Okay. So, okay, so I think we should add okay, I think we should add a intent name also. Okay, we forgot to add an intent name also. So let's go again, drop table. Mm, hmm, mm, Yeah. Now intent name worker 255. Okay. Okay, let's see now. Select everything from working fine. Okay, so you will need another attribute in our payload. That would be operation. Then so operation name or then operation. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have an SQL here ready. Connect query. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so let's just save the operation part in our database and call it a day. We will continue uh, performing and using those operations tomorrow. So yeah, operation name up no operation name, and it will be operation name will be intent operations. It will have type of and then operation name and then operation. Okay, why it's giving me an error? Operation name and then operation operation. Okay, what's wrong here? I'm not able to get it. Uh-huh. Okay, that's this one. Okay, let's try to wrap this up here. In this app, nope. But okay. Done. So bot का क्या SQL and then हाँ.
Playing from OnePlus 8T. Okay. So let's import a botokage.sql and insert this shit up. So after botokage SQL dot query, then insert into user operations, then user ID, operation type, and then operation, and then intent name. Okay, and then we will have values here. How many? 1 2 3 4. So we'll have 4 values here. Then for the 4 values I can have first of all user ID, then operation name, and then operation, then intent name. Okay, what's wrong here? Okay, a callback also it needs okay, so let me check here. This is SQL, then values. Okay. Okay, so SQL, that's our SQL, then that's our values, then a callback here. Let's just add a console.log here, simple, just user operation successfully. So okay, so I'm getting this error here, string. Right now no errors, and our application is running fine. So yeah, so let's call it a day. We will be testing this line right here tomorrow or for the next stream. Furthermore, stay tuned, and Please do subscribe or comment if you have any query regarding your software projects, or if you are a beginner, you want guidance about how can you uh, ace in this coding era. You can just literally ping me down here. I will try my best to respond. So yeah, so that's it for today, guys. uh Till that, sayonara, goodbye, good night.